Hello. Uh, I'm just trying to get the word out about my case and the issues that I've had to deal with, and I just want some support for the truth. I feel that I am a human being deserving of support when the truth is concerned, and when the facts are so relevant to everything else that BJ investigates. Sloan, I haven't really talked to Sloan at all, but it's because every time that I even get in touch with somebody, where you think that this person would find it relevant, then they don't. They obscure it, or they don't listen, and they choose not to say anything. They choose not to listen. They choose not to help, and they just go on and continue with their lives as though you don't exist, even though the issues you're bringing up are directly relevant to all of the issues they claim to care about. That's BJ. Sloan, you're only in the title because I want the word out. I want people to understand, yes, free Britney, but free Todd as well. Why would I say free Todd? Why would I be so bold as to say hashtag free Todd? Because I have been abused significantly by the very systems that created and perpetuated the Free Britney movement. The Free Britney issue, the core issue of Free Britney, which is a conspiracy of judges and court officials to decline a person's civil rights. My civil rights were denied, and my voice has been denied. This isn't a matter of this is not a matter of celebrity. This is not a matter of fame, of attention paid to people for whatever. This is a matter of civil rights. This is a matter of free speech. It's a matter of acknowledgement, kindness, and being decent to your fellow human being. This is not about who's Todd. I'm Todd. I'm a human being. I'm here too. I matter too. If Britney's rights don't matter, then my rights don't matter. If my rights don't matter, then Britney's rights don't matter. And so on and so on. But our rights do matter. And we have to speak louder and louder. And I will. I've told BJ, you can watch one of her live streams. I'm going to say this again, where I super chat her saying, I have a RICO case against LA Superior Court. Watch how fast she goes over it. Watch how fast and quickly she just, oh, that's good for you. You should. Yeah. And then she goes right to the next thing. As though a RICO case against the Superior Court is insignificant. In the context of a legal channel. In the context of a legal channel dedicated to the hashtag Free Britney movement, which is a movement born out of the corruption of the Superior Court of California. Directly relevant. Direct. Not it's like, it's directly relevant. And it's just, that's it. It's that simple. If you pretend that you care about rights and the justice system, and you ignore this case, then you don't really care. You care more about, I don't know what. I don't know if it's people don't want me to get any attention. I don't know if it's people just want all the attention for them or whatever. But my rights count too. 100% they do. Yeah, and I like to play piano and sing songs because it helps to just alleviate some of the pain. It's not always about attention and making money and fame. Oh, baby, baby, how was I supposed to know that something wasn't right here? Oh, baby, baby, I shouldn't have let you go. And now you're out of sight, yeah. Show me how you want it to be. Tell me, baby, 'cause I need to know now. Because my loneliness is killing me, and I must confess, I still believe when I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Give me a sign, hit me, baby, one more time. Oh, baby, baby, a reason to breathe is you. And boy, you got me flying. Oh, baby, baby, there's nothing that I wouldn't do. It's not the way I planned it. Show me how you want it to be. Tell me, baby, 'cause I need to know now. What? Because my loneliness is killing me, and I must confess, I still believe when I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Give me a sign. Hit me, baby, one more time. My loneliness is killing me, and I must confess, I still believe. When I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Give me a sign. Hit me, baby, one more time. Oh, baby, baby, there's nothing that I wouldn't do. Oh, baby, I shouldn't let you go. Oh, but I must confess, my loneliness is killing me now. But you know I still believe that you will be here and give me a sign. Hit me, baby, one more time. Baby, it's killing me, and I must confess, I still believe when I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Give me a sign. Hit me, baby, one more time. How is this funny? I play well with someone with cerebral palsy. What does that even mean? How is it even relevant? How is that even an insult? You think I'm going to be insulted because of a medical condition that maybe I look like I have it? Even if I did have it, I wouldn't be ashamed of it. You work too hard when you get home late, when you can't get past this current state, when the walls fall down, when you let things in, and when it all goes wrong, till I just can't wait, say day on my day, I'm on my way, day on my day, I'm on my way. Love and understanding don't have to be that hard. You can understand me. We'll let it fall apart. Listen to the rhythm go, and everything you do, you can understand me. You can love me too. So baby, go in the background, wait, and just attention. Like you just got paid. Release some tension. Maybe just don't see what's going down. Wake up quick. With the fire set on my day up, I'm on my way. Day on my day up, I'm on my way. The love and understanding don't have to be that hard. You can understand me, we never fall apart. Listen to the rhythm in everything you do. You can understand me. You can love me too. Love and understanding don't have to be that tough. You can understand me. We always have enough. Listen to the rhythm going in everything you do. You can understand me. Yeah. You can love me too. What does this have to do with Britney or helping her? It has to do with RICO, which is organized crime at the LA Superior Court, where Britney Spears, under RICO, most likely, was put into a fraudulent conservatorship. And then there's a movement called #FreeBritney movement, who is led by one person named BJ, who does BJ Investigates and That Surprise Witness. And she's ignored the case that I have, which is pretty straightforward, that would demonstrate how someone like Britney Spears could have been put into this conservatorship. And also, it's just rights, like people's rights. California courts. If you have a YouTube show about California courts, like Bam Margera and Britney Spears and etc., I think she was actually at California Superior Court just last month. So I would think it would be relevant to that, to Free Britney and to BJ. All of it. If you come in and you see me playing piano, it doesn't mean that everything I'm doing is just me playing piano or trying to be playing piano. It's just, I'm just filling in some space with something that I like to do, and hopefully I'll get to do much more of. Does that make sense, Tim? It's really sad. It's a sad web that we weave. It's a truly sad web that we weave. When everybody is just denying one another oxygen. Like, hey, can I have some oxygen? You have your mask on. Can I have a little bit now? Or can you help me with my mask? Right? It's like, no. You can't have any oxygen. That's what it's like. That's what BJ Investigates has basically done to me. She got her oxygen mask on safely, and then I asked her, can you help me get mine on? And she said, no. Rudely. That's the facts. God, I shouldn't have to be sitting here waiting to get justice like this. I shouldn't have to be sitting here waiting to be seen or heard by anybody. But that's where we're at. That's where we're at. Is that I'm here on Sunday, and the response from the court is going to be due Friday. And if I were to lose, on a technicality, someone like BJ doesn't give a shit. She would just let it go. She would just let it go because it wasn't a major news story, right? Okay, well then good for her. Then Todd doesn't get any oxygen. Oh, then she wins? Is that somehow what she believes? Is that she wins somehow? because I don't get any oxygen and my case doesn't get heard before the public and before the courts? Is there somehow a benefit to her for that? How? What's the benefit? What? I'm not even like, if I hadn't been the victim of it, who couldn't afford to pay a bunch of lawyers, I wouldn't be in this court shit in the first place. I wouldn't be. I would be just doing music or games or whatever. But because of people like BJ, no matter what she says, at this point, she would have to like acknowledge it publicly. And until she does, she is conspiring in the same manner as soon as she sees this or knows about this and doesn't do anything, then she's conspiring. She already has. She already has, and she already does. It's just because everyone is so greedy. They're so greedy that they don't want anyone to get any attention if they're not going to get a bid on it. They don't want any. They're so threatened by everybody. Not just by anybody, but by everybody. It's absurd. Honestly, is this even like a real YouTube channel? Like 9 people, like it's always the same trolls. Maybe sometimes I get 1 or 2 people that are on my side. Maybe. It's just so fucking ridiculous. It's just so fucking ridiculous. I care more about Britney Spears than any of these motherfuckers. I fucking do shit. I don't just sit there and talk about it and get the fame and whatever, the attention. I actually do stuff in order to actually get justice instead of just blah, 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 blah. Like a lawyer would be able to, you'd think. You'd think a lawyer would be able to help Britney. Instead of just themselves, over and 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 over. It's just relentless. I told BJ that I had a RICO case at LA Superior Court. You know what she said? She said, good for you, you should, blah, blah, blah. And then she moved right on to the next thing as though I'd never said it. Because why? I don't know. Maybe she doesn't like me for some reason. Maybe she doesn't care. I don't know. Should she care about me? I mean, I hope so. I hope she would. But more than that, I would hope she would care about the LA Superior Court and potential crimes that were taking place there. I witnessed it. I was the victim of it. They completely denied me my right to due process. 100%. Without a doubt. That would be relevant, you would think. Answers due on Friday, by the way. Yeah, in district court. Yeah, 223-CV-1715-JAK-DTB. It's already before the magistrate judge, by the way. It's already before the magistrate judge. It got fast-tracked. From everything I know, that means it's fast-tracked. And there was an ex parte motion to declare it as a matter of law. That was served and filed last week. I just have to pray, I just have to pray that I'm going to get seen or heard. That's all I can do at this point. That's all that I can do. I pray, I really do pray that I get, not because I want to hog all the attention either, by the way. I just want what's fair. I just want a little bit of fairness. A little bit of love and understanding. Not to just be so brushed over so quickly. God, it's like if I was bleeding in the street and it didn't suit BJ's needs, would I have been listened to? Probably not. bunch of bullshit, just a bunch of nonsense. I don't even. These are all trolls. I don't even know that my channel can even get to people that aren't trolls. Like I don't have any reassurance of that. Substance abuse is not your business. Actually, if you watch BJ's channel, you would know that she doesn't tend to use that against people anyway, even were it the case. And that's good. That's a correct way. That is what I like about her. It's just so tiring and exhausting to try to get heard. Because everyone is just like obsessed with attention to the point where if you need a little bit of attention on your case, it's so coveted, the attention, that people will just leave you bleeding in the street. And that's what they've done. That's what BJ has done to me. And as far as I'm concerned, that's what she's done. I would like to see BJ in the live chat. That's what I would like to see. I would like to see BJ herself in the live chat asking me 5 questions about what my issue is. That would be fair. And then she could go and never speak about me again. At least I would have a tiny bit of peace of mind. And maybe she will. Maybe she will come in there. Please come and answer a few questions. I'm live streaming right now. But like, how do people know your case is like legit? Well, I would ask you to read the complaint, and then you would see that it was legit. I will give you the docket so you can look at it. And also, I mean, the thing in the court system, you're supposed to assume that it's legit until it's proved not to be. Typically, that's how it works. But I understand that we live in a world with a lot of hucksters and whatever. I get it. This is the complaint right here. Yeah, it was referred to the magistrate judge immediately. That's a good sign for me, I think. Well, at least it will show that it's expedited, that they're putting attention on it. So here's the complaint. I'll leave it in download. Oh yeah, since it's here, I can just put it right up here. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I guess, but this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. This is like a real case involving obstruction of due process that is really bad, for lack of a better term. Here we go. This should be. Hey, what's up, Vaughn? How you doing, buddy? It's good to see you. It's always good to get some. It's always good to get some good energy in here. It's very rare. You should know that you're a rare one, dude. Here, let's just share the entire screen because I have nothing to hide. Does it? Look, you can see right here. I would share the complaint. Let's just do that. I'm doing my very best to demonstrate, to show whatever I need to show in order to have just due attention placed on my issues. I believe I deserve that much. Here's the complaint. Here. Yes. Okay. And, right there. Okay, so this is the complaint. Plaintiff and proprietor Todd Michael Schultz is suing the Central Division of Los Angeles Superior Court for what amounts to a blatant conspiracy to obstruct justice. There are at minimum 2 defendants, Jane Doe and John Doe, who I can verify committed a conspiracy to not file motions that were given to them. I'll put this in his mailbox, Jane Doe, the clerk in room 300 at Beverly Hills Courthouse. I asked, does that mean he'll file it? We'll have to see what she said. She replied rudely, for lack of a better term, I don't know. This did not make sense to me at the time, and after hearing on the 14th, December 14th, at 8:30 on case number 23 SMCV 05033, Whitaker, the judge, claimed he'd never received the motions. I have experienced several, upwards of 5 rejections that seem to lack substantive issue. Additionally, a writ of mandate petition I filed, which asked in and of itself for a stay on proceedings and a new judge and a ruling. Department 207, Beverly Hills Courthouse, held on to the document for a full week before rejecting it, while accepting a motion to oppose quash, which I e-filed after the petition for writ of mandate. They simply ignored it for a week, the writ of mandate. The blatant conspiracy conducted by Jane Doe, who was at room 300 and at around 4 p.m. on Friday, December 8th, 2023, and John Doe, whom she consulted with, which is just some guy, and was sitting at a cubicle no more than 20 feet away from me. They whispered something I could not discern. After that brief conference held in silence, she held in silence. See, I could have written this better. She said she would put it in his mailbox, Judge Whitaker's mailbox. It's unreasonable not to make the assumption that this was a conspiracy to commit obstruction of justice, which may be filed civilly under U.S. Code 42, Section 1983. And it's a violation of the Fifth Amendment of the Constitution of the United States of America for due process. I believe it might be the 14th Amendment too. I'm not a lawyer. I'm doing my best. So this is venue and jurisdiction. I went there to hand motions. I gave it to the clerk. She didn't file it. You can read the rest on your own. Attention that will get justice. So I'm not going to get into media attention, celebrity, and all that nonsense. I know that people are obsessed with it, but I'm not. I'm obsessed with just getting justice at this point. Just any justice would be great. And that's it. You guys can argue amongst yourselves about what it's for. whether or not it's me that wants justice or whether I just want to be a celebrity. I'll leave that up to you. You decide. It doesn't matter to me. I just want justice. Plain and simple. And if BJ comes in here, I'll wait for a little bit. I doubt she will, but if she does, I would like to just ask a few questions. I've been through is not something anybody should have to go through. Nobody should have to go through this. And I hope that in the future, nobody has to. I really do. I really hope that this is the end of that chapter of YouTube and whatever. And I know that there's people think it's just so normal for people to be stalked and harassed constantly on this platform. I know that that's sort of become the norm. It's not normal, and it shouldn't be treated as normal. It is a crime. Bye, Tim.